Welcome to a vintage cube draft here with Simon. Wow, this pack is not great, but we have some options. We have Consecrated Sphinx, great finisher. If you can get the activation once, you usually win the game. Pretty good in Reanimator, which is a blue-black deck, which I'm pretty fond of. Dick Refine is okay, but it's a little hard to get a lot of cards in your graveyard. Dark Witcher is good in Storm, but Storm is a little bit risky. I only want to draft Storm if I'm 100% sure it's open. I'm the only drafter. Manmorph is also good in Storm. Yit is a solid card, but much better in the Legacy Cube because Vintage Cube is more about doing extremely broken stuff, which does not always include creatures, and then it's bad. But I like it in the blue-red twin deck. Steam Vents is a reasonable option too, because the best decks are usually blue-red. I'm gonna take Consecrated Sphinx here. It's great in Reanimator and it's good in most blue decks actually. It's hard to go wrong with that. You usually want to be blue anyway. Okay, I think the pretty obvious option here is Preordain. That card is just usually very solid. This is not a regular limited format where Preordain is just okay. This is a format where you usually form a very distinct game plan, and then Preordain makes you look for pieces of that game plan, like Twin Deck, for example. Twin Deck, you have Sneak Attack deck, you have Storm decks, and then Preordain is very good. So in a normal limited format, this is like a Discovery Dispersal, but it's much better in Vintage Cube. Bouncy Restore is a card which a little bit win more, I think. I've tried it, but you have to have a lot of stuff going on and be able to reach 6 mana. So I think it's the worst, and almost every other option at 6 mana, like Time Spiral minus Desire, is much better. So I'm going to take Preordain. This pack was not great anyway. Okay, so now we have Brain Freeze. So if you want to go into Storm, that's a good signal. Third pick, Brain Freeze. I like Dragon Lord Ojutai in the blue-white control decks, and there's also Restoration Energy, which we could wheel. So this is kind of decision time. I don't think the blue-white control decks are that good because it's hard to be reactive in this format. There's so many different game plans going on. So I'm going to take the Brain Freeze just in case Storm is open. We could have something really interesting. And in that case, I would have to abandon my Consecrated Sphinx. Ooh, and speaking of Storm, here is Time Spiral. That's an incredible card for Storm. You usually want to combine it with High Tide and Mana Flare, Heartbeat of Spring. So you double your mana. But even if you don't have any backup, you get to untap 6 land, draw 7 new cards. It's going to add a lot of Storm. Inferno Titan is interesting. If I were to go on the Consecrated Sphinx route, I could take Inferno Titan 2 and have some sort of blue-red control deck with some nice 6 mana finishers. But I'm going to take Time Spiral because Storm is fun. It's not very good, but it's fun. Well then, that did not work out so well. There's not a good Storm deck in this pack. Storm card in this pack. I don't think Time Spiral is good in a normal blue deck. Who knows? So there is an option too. There needs to be a blue-green opposition deck. We don't have opposition yet, but we could get it. So in that case, I would either like Harmonize or Shardless Agent. I think in the blue-green deck, you often get card draw from blue, so you don't really need Harmonize. I think Harmonize is excellent in the mono-green deck because you don't have that much card draw. But in a blue-green opposition deck, then Shardless Agent is just perfect because it's a creature that you can use with opposition. And you can cascade into some interesting stuff. So take that. Now here's an interesting card for Storm. So it's a 2 mana that can copy an instant or sorcery, which could be a card draw spell, or it could be High Tide. I think there may have been a High Tide in the first pack. Let's see here. So you can search and then see if there is a document with High Tide, and it says from the 28th, and this is the draft I did earlier, so I did not have High Tide, but I'm gonna take it anyway. There's nothing really good. I mean, the recommendation says is fine, but I want to be Storm, and then this card is just great. So I'm gonna take Palinchron here, and this is not good if you want to win, but Panicron works very well if we get High Tide. We could even be Mono Blue Storm. So we're really looking now for High Tide and or Mana Flare, or maybe Heartbeat of Spring. Then this is somewhat of a win condition. Alright, signets are usually fine in Storm. This one is a little bit off color. I could take Wooded Foothills in case I get some of the dual lands and work with that, but I don't have it, and I like signets in Storm, even if it's off color. If you're just one of the colors, it could be good. Now we have Search for Tomorrow in case we are Blue-Green Storm or a fetch land. And again, the fetch land doesn't do anything right now. So I'm going to take Search for Tomorrow just in case. And 1000-Year Storm versus Desperate Ritual. I don't think I already have Time Spiral. So I'm thinking I'm going to take the Desperate Ritual. I don't think 1000-Year Storm is very good. There's a fixing. Another fixing. Yeah, okay. So it could be blue-green, or maybe play a green card or two. Basically taking the... doesn't matter. Windrobe is not a card I want to play against. Although this is a league, so who cares? So the Ancestral Recall. Well done, that was nice. So we have Emrakul Aeon's Torn, which is a backup win condition if you can create a lot of mana. Library of Alexandria, incredible card. Especially in this deck which doesn't even cost that many cards in the early turns. But yeah, Ancestral. So I was going to say is Brain Freeze is a little bit of a fragile win condition, because if they have an Eldrazi like Emrakul, the Aeon's Torn, you can't win. You need to Brain Freeze them and have something like Memory Jar. So if you could get Tendrils, that would be nice. But if you can get an insane amount of mana, then this card is good. This card also gets much better now with Ancestral, because Ancestral, copy it, and you get 6 cards. Ooh, this is tough. So we have Time Twister, which is a good card. But we also have Jace the Mind Sculptor, and I think Jace is going to win. Jace is a little bit worse in this deck because we can't protect it with our own creatures or removal, but it's still an incredible card. And if we can get some ramp, like maybe cast it on turn 3. There is also a little possibility that Time Twister will wheel, because it's not good in any other deck than Storm. It doesn't work in Reanimator because you shuffle back the graveyard. I'm going to take Jace and hope that Time Twister wheels, and if not, then Simic Signet may wheel. Now we have Cryptic, which is not incredibly good in this deck, because we're not really can use to tap all creatures or return permanents that way. But right now we are actually mono blue, so it's going to be very easy to cast. And Gruul Signet is off color, so okay, I'll take Cryptic. Like, it's good to have an interactive spell. Maybe we can bounce their Talia. Ooh, so Nexus of Fate. I don't think it's good at all. You need to... I don't even know how you're going to abuse it. You're going to have to get it like... have very few cards left in your deck, and then how are you even going to abuse it? I don't see it. So we have Treachery, which is incredibly good. Again, another untapped card, or a Lotus Bloom, but I think Treachery is much better. It looks like a mono blue Storm deck. Okay, so here we have a Tendrils. I'm going to take it. I could take Gush, but Tendrils is a very important card in case they have Eldrazi. And you can often find some way to cast this. I mean, maybe we get Underground Sea. It's also Gush, but right now Gush is not even looking that good. We don't have Fast Bond. So I'm going to take Tendrils, because sometimes you just need to win it. And win against Eldrazi. Ooh, Mystical Tutor. We have Ancestral and Time Spiral, and even Brain Freeze is good things to get. So, yeah. Yes. So, we don't really need Disallow. This is not a deck that needs Disallow. This is a combo deck, so I'd much rather have Lotus Petal. It's looking like a very good Storm deck. Lotus Petal is another way to maybe cast Tendrils. So I'm really looking for High Tide. Let me just do another. Oof, Mind's Desire. Wow, we're really getting crazy payoffs here. It's looking very good. Let's win this Make sure we didn't miss high tide. I don't think anyone should even take high tide. $10.46 now. Okay. Well, there is nothing here. Hissing Quagmire, some random. Or maybe we could have Argus Bloodfast against an incredibly controlled deck. Playing blue-black, maybe. But I have abandoned green at this point. The only green card I would play is Heartbeat of Spring, because we have 3 spells that untap cards. I'm probably not even going to play Consecrated Sphinx either. Okay, just in case. This is looking incredibly good. And also, Mind's is very nice with Tendrils, because sometimes you don't have black mana for Tendrils, and then if you hit it off Mind's Desire, it's gonna be very good. Sadly, Tendrils and Expansion is not a great combo, because you don't get the Storm. You only copy the spell, so it's not even that good. Alright, we didn't wheel Time Twister, by the way. Maybe Rakdos Return is some weird win condition. And we have a million fixtures right now. I don't really think we need it. Brain Maggot is an interesting sideboard card. Kiora. Oblivion Stone. Metal Worker is an interesting card, but it's not really good for this deck. So I would love Black Lotus, probably the best card. I would also love High Tide. I wouldn't mind like an Underground Sea. We didn't get there too hard. So Daze is another interactive card, which I don't really want in this deck. Ancient Tomb is an interesting that could accelerate us. We also have Charter Course. Charter Course is never gonna be draw 2, but it's gonna be draw 2, discard 1. This is a fine selection spell. Ancient Tomb ramps us pretty hard though, and we have some interesting 6-mana options. I think since we're so hard on one color, I think I can afford to take Ancient Tomb here. I think Charter Course is somewhat replaceable with other effects like that. This pack has not been good so far. Here's a Signet, which is not even that good because it doesn't tap for blue, but I think it's fine. This is just not a good pack. Helps us ramp out Jace. And we're going to pay a ton of blue sources. It's almost going to be a mono blue deck. Yeah, I don't see anything else here. Okay, here's a Mana Flare, which I think I'm going to take. It's going to be hard to play it, but we have Rakdos Signet, and we have Lotus Petal, and we have 3 incredible payoff card: Time Spiral, Treachery, and Palinchron. So I think we really need Mana Flare, and I could even see us getting away. I haven't seen Volcanic Island. It's not completely impossible to get that card. And other than that, I would take maybe Penta Prison, but it's hard for a deck to create 2 colors, so Penta Prison would often only be for 1. Sneak Attack. Okay, so we have Darkslick Shores, which is a cool card with Tendrils. Blackcliff Cliffs, which tap for both Mana Flare and Tendrils. We also have Upheaval. I don't think Upheaval is good in this deck. Because this is not a deck that's gonna ramp out. If I cast Upheaval, I'm gonna have a bunch of mana floating, but then what? Yeah, I'm gonna reset us both back to 0, but how do I abuse that? I don't even know. So I think I'm gonna take one of the fixers here, and I think I like Blackcliff Cliffs. It's very nice to have both black and red, and we're gonna have a ton of blue sources. So it's gonna be Blackcliff Cliffs. And Gitaxian Probe is nice. I don't really want Control Magic. And Gitaxian Probe is a free Storm for Mind's Desire and Brain Freeze and Tendrils. guess I'm taking Wandering Fumarole. I don't want Frost Titan. And we have 35, so we have 2 more chances to get High Tide. And it's time is running out. Worm Power Stone is an interesting ramp card, though. We're gonna take that. And we did not get High Tide. I think it's gonna be too hard to splash Mirari's Wake. It's double off color. So I guess I'm taking Fatal Push as an interactive card. Yeah, this last pack was very bad for us. Second pack was incredible, but this pack has been very bad. Okay, taking Pyretic Ritual, I guess. Heartbeat of Spring. It's gonna be like, yeah, actually, maybe I could play Heartbeat of Spring. I have Lumbering Falls, Botanical Sanctum. Okay, we'll see. Kozilek is a way to do some sweet things with a lot of mana. I think I could even play that card. We have a ton of mana production. Also means we can't lose to opposing Brain Freeze. Man, we're a High Tide away from having an incredibly good deck. We'll take Sneak in case. Case. All right. Yeah, I think Mana Flare is gonna have to be enough, and then we can also play Pyretic Ritual and Desperate Ritual. So that's. I don't like playing a lot of lands in this deck, so I think I don't need to play anything more. With a bunch of untap, I think it's fine to play like 1 Swamp for Tenders, and then that's gonna be good enough. So I think I'm playing 1 Swamp, 4 Mountains, 11 Island. That seems fine. Then we have Fumarole as well, Rakdos Signet. I just think that the blue is the most important colors, and then we're gonna get around the red. We have 6 sources with Black Cliffs and Fumarole, and then we have Petal, Rakdos Signet. Yeah, I think this is gonna be fine. Could play Sneak Attack to go with my Kozilek, and it's also cool with Palinchron, but I don't think it's worth. So let's see if this Storm deck can deliver. I think it's after the first 2 packs it was incredible. It's one of the better Storm decks I've ever had, but then the 3rd pack I got I think the cards were not opened, and then I don't think anyone else was in Storm, because I have both Brain Freeze and Tendrils, and I got past a ton of Storm cards. And some of them were like very late, so I don't think anyone else is Storm or were Storm, but I just think the cards were not there. This is keepable. Preordain ties it all together, and Rakdos Signet is great. Ooh, so we're playing against mono green, and it's not going to be the same pod we were in, because we had Search for Tomorrow in our pod. We actually have it in our sideboard. Okay. I don't think I want any of these cards. I could Mystical for Ancestral at some point in my upkeep, but I don't need to hurry. If I'm playing as mono green, there's no real hurry here, so I could chill for a bit and then Maybe I want a mystical for even time spiral, considering I have mana flare. So I'm just gonna ramp up my mana here with Signet, and then I could mystical next turn if I really need, but I don't need an ancestral right now. So against mono green, you're always a little bit scared they have an Eldrazi because they can create so much mana, so they could hard cost a blue. That's scary. That's the most scary color when you're playing against this deck, because that could mean they have counter spells and they may have opposition. Oh, Manglehorn. Oh, that's annoying. So yeah, I think it's time to mystical. Okay, my opponent also has ancestral. This is kind of tough. Yeah, I'm gonna mystical for ancestral as well then. And let's play around days. Oh, there's Mind's Desire, that's interesting. Manglehorn is annoying, but it's not the fastest clock, so I'm really hoping my opponent does not have opposition. Okay, you're in trouble. This is some next level anti-storm siege. So we now can't draw more cards. We could cryptic it, but then they get to draw a card. And I can't. Alright. So I could cryptic end of turn. But then what? I could also just cast Mana Flare and just hope to get there. Let's just pass. Alright, I don't even know if this is going to work, but I could bounce the able to draw a card. I'm not sure I'm going to draw the card, but I don't have anything better to do anyway. Actually, I think it's better just to shield. Okay, there's a cost select for shield. Let's just cast Mana Flare here, I mean. I just don't think I'm winning this game if I don't do anything, and so at the very least gives me a little bit of chance. So now I can cryptic and maybe go off. Okay. I have to wait until end of turn to bounce. Yeah, that's okay. Still not lethal, but it's a lot of mana. So now they can end up 4 forests, which gives more mana. So this is a 3 planeswalker. But I can't do anything because I need to bounce Leopold end of turn if I want to win. Yeah. It was a very high variance play. I think I'm in incredibly deep trouble if I don't cast mana flare, so I think I needed to gamble here. Okay, they're gonna get Palinchron, even more mana, but yeah. Still not dead. And I can't bounce because they have black mana float. Eternal Witness for Ancestral, maybe. I don't have any more creatures. And I think I'm gonna get counterspelled here, but what choice did I have, really? Could also to return my own Palinchron, but I think I really need to draw extra cards to win this game. Because I have a lot of those in my deck. If I draw Time Spiral and they have Leovold in play, I just can't cast Time Spiral. Yeah, Mystic Snake. Okay, we're gonna have to win without drawing extra cards then. So Kozilek doesn't draw any extra cards right now. So I have 12 mana, so casting Kozilek doesn't do anything. I'm just gonna have to hope for an incredibly good Mind's Desire. So let's Brain Freeze. Tap like that, I think. Punk gets to draw a card, but that's at this point there's not much we can beat, then we need to up the storm count. Okay, fast one Plowand. Yeah, we still have a land drop, so we can empty our mana pool. Okay. And let's skip. Okay. It looked good when we were playing as mono green, but then it ended up that they had disruptive colors as well. I still like my decision to cost mana, for I don't see how we win the game if we don't. Yes, my opponent had a big turn, but some of the things they did didn't matter. Like getting my Palinchron didn't matter. Yeah. This could be interesting against them, I guess. But, The mystical makes this hand keepable. So I'm gonna fumarole and then in upkeep I'm gonna mystical for ancestral. This is a hand that there's no question I'm gonna cast ancestral. Last time I had some other options, but not this time. Okay. They have Tropical Light, so they could get blue mana here and cast Ancestral themselves. Oh, I can get Bayou too. Okay. Fast Bond. Doesn't seem like that's very good in my opponent's deck, but what do I know? Fast Bond is only good if you have Gush, I think. Alright. I don't care. I'm gonna get Ancestral. Can't play Scared. Alright. So I don't think Phasma really did anything this game. Because my opponent would have had 2 lands now anyway, so not sure. Okay, that's cute. When it's 7 it becomes a planeswalker. Not too scared. But it is nice with Fastball, I suppose. Alright. Preordain. I don't want Mountain, but I want Jace. Even though Jace is a little bit under siege here. Yeah. Alright. Brains. Fastball Nissa. It's very cute. Alright. So they're 1 land away from flipping this. Okay. But Jace can bounce the token, if nothing else. Alright. I'm just gonna cast Jace, hope it resolves. And I'm gonna brainstorm because this token does not have haste, so you can attack 1. And I need some action. Okay, there's some action. Put back to islands. I guess I could have put the most valuable card on my top in case I have Thoughtseize. I guess I should have done that. But I don't even know what my most valuable card is. Maybe Time Spell. Here comes something good. Uh-oh. That can destroy planeswalkers, right? Yeah. That's cute. But I didn't flip Nissa at least. I'm gonna go for a big 6 mana card at some point. So what does this do? Creates beasts, destroys creatures, and it has a scary emblem. I don't think I need to cryptic that at the moment, so let's just cast Signet. Could have attacked with Fumarole, but I want to keep up Cryptic Command. As I said, I don't really care about this card until it kills me. Mangalore. Yeah, that's annoying. Actually, I can't even cast Cryptic. Uh-oh. That was a punt. That was a punt. I admit it. But I couldn't tap in such a way that Yeah, okay. So maybe I shouldn't even have cast the signets. But I didn't know they had this, to be fair. 5-7. I'm dead in 2 turns. I'm gonna pass here. Okay. It's not shuffle. Okay, so my opponent could have Mystic Snakes. I need to bounce something that create taps for that mana. It's gonna be the birds then. Okay. Obviously, you could have some other interaction, but yeah, okay. Bouncing Cryptic. So do I want to cast Brain Freeze now? How could that benefit me? I'm gonna be Brain Freezing for 12, but it doesn't kill my opponent. The only way it could work is if I don't cast Time Spiral next turn. I guess I might as well Brain Freeze. There's nothing bad that can happen. And I'm not gonna keep Brain Freeze. And anyway, you never know what could happen. Okay. Mox, Sapphire, and Ancestor. My opponent's deck is good. Alright, I think I have to go for it here. I mean, I could keep up Cryptic and tap my opponent's team, but they have Mystic Snake in their deck. I haven't milled it. I think it's much better just to let's just tap everything and cast Time Spiral. Let's keep a red. Uh-oh. Okay, let's probe here and play for life. Let's see if they have an interaction card. No, but they have Ancestral. But they can't, yeah, they can Ancestral into Mystic Snake. Okay. Six. All right. So what I'm gonna do is just pass, and I'm pretty well protected here because I have Cryptic and expansion backup. What I could do some interesting stuff here. Okay, so I'm gonna tap all creatures my opponent controls and draw a card. And if they counter this, I can copy it with expansion, explosion. Okay, so I'm really tempted to copy Ancestral here. The only problem is if my opponent hits a counter spell, I lose. But here's the thing. I am close to being. I have no action. Okay, I have absolutely no action. I think I can't afford to play conservatively, so I'm gonna copy Ancestral, even if it's a little risky, just because I have nothing going on. So I think I need to take a chance here. And if I lose the game, that's fine. I mean, no. So I'm taking a little bit of risk here, but since I have absolutely no action, I would have lost the game. I need action to win, and yeah, it worked. And I drew a Kozilek. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Playing lands means I will have less storm needed to kill them. There's Leovold, which I think I'm gonna have to steal. But they can't have a counter spell because they would have countered Cryptic and made me lose the game. Okay, so I drew Ancestral. Okay. So everything starts with treachery on Leovold. Nothing else makes any sense. And if they have a response to this, I lose. Because I need Ancestral to draw me more cards. Okay. I haven't played a land yet. So let's cast Ancestral targeting me. Hit Brain Freeze and not much else. But I only need 6 Storm. I think I can get there. So let's play Lotus Petal. And if they have an Eldrazi, I lose, but we're past the point where we can play around that. Let's play a land. Let's cast Signet. Comes into play tapped. That's okay. Play 1 Power Stone, and then we're gonna Brain Freeze my opponent for the remaining 18 cards. And if they have an Eldrazi, I lose. Otherwise, I win. Unless they have something that can put something on the upkeep. Pivo, I think we won the game. Yeah. Unless they have something that puts something on top. But I don't see it right now. Brainstorm. Okay, they're going out on. They can't even draw extra cards, so they don't lose. But they can't even kill themselves. Oh fuck! They have Brainstorm, so this means that they can't draw, but then they put 2 cards back. That's all right. They got me. That was kind of cool. Even though I lost, that was kind of a cool play. So, but there was no way I could do anything because if I don't take Leovold, I'm not drawing extra cards with Ancestral, so there was nothing I could have done. Alright. Fine. There was nothing I could have done. I needed to draw extra cards in Ancestral. And they also drew the Brainstorm because I didn't have it. So. But that was kind of cute. Can't be too mad about that. Let's play another round. Let's see if I can salvage this draft. I still like my deck. This was not a great matchup though. Whenever they have clock and disruption, really annoying disruption instead. It's not like they just cast a discard spell. They had some really annoying interaction. Well, this is a pretty easy mulligan decision. And this is as well. Alright, I have to keep this. It's not good, but I have some ram, so if I draw a 6 mana card, maybe I could get back into the game. Mox Diamond. An island. Baleful Strix. Okay, I'm not scared about Baleful. Only thing it does is to block cost. I'm not gonna ramp out Raptor Signet turn 1. There's just no point. I have nothing going on. I can chill. I'm just gonna take a lot of damage for no reason. There's no rush to get a Signet out into play. So if you wonder why I didn't do that, there's no rush. Play it here. We can start jamming with this if they have a red or a black source. Ooh, Shelllock, I love that card. That card is one of the more underrated cards in the cube. I think this is a legitimate first pick. This card is just insane. You get to cast a card for free from a land, and you get cheat on mana, so you can get like an Eldrazi or a Titan or anything. It's just an incredible card. I picked that card incredibly high. Thief of Sanity. That's not good. But the good thing is there's a lot of my cards that they can't even use that well. Alright. 2 islands goes away. Hopefully they hit 3 islands. Or a unlanded land. Maybe they hit Ancestral though. Let's see if Sand is good with Shelldock Eye. Maybe they hit Jace the Mind Sculptor. Metamorph, okay. Another Thief of Sanity, yeah. We're not completely out of this. If I hit a Mind's Desire and then some super hot action from the top, I could still have a shot, but this is face down. We're in deep trouble, of course. Well, there goes Mind's Desire. Okay, we have one more turn. We need to hit Time Spiral. No, okay. I think I drew all mana sources the entire game. I drew all lands and all mana sources. Don't really see anything to sideboard here, so it's not gonna do that. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. Time Spell makes this keepable. It's one of my better cards. Arid Mesa, interesting. Blue-black deck, so they have some red too. Okay. And a Mox. And a Mana Vault. That's a good start. Ooh, that's a good draw. I'll do it now. There's no days they can have either. Yeah, I may have to discard, but look at my hand. I think I can afford to discard a land. I mean, it would be nice to discard Kozilek, get back Ancestral, but it's not impossible for me to hard cost Kozilek if I get some ramp. Oh no, there's my nemesis. So we're gonna get hit by double Thief of Sanity again. Well, I have one win condition left in my hand, so they... What is that? What is my opponent's deck? It's just weird. Goblin guided people sanity. Alright. Mana Flare, okay. Well, I'm not gonna get Mana Flare because people sanity is gonna get it, so I understand. They took Mana Flare. That's weird, I mean, they're not gonna cast it. Maybe there's one. It's actually pretty good for them because Time Spell means that I'm not gonna shuffle back Mana Flare. I guess it works out fine. Okay. Alright, I don't really see how I'm not casting Time Spell here. I could chill one more turn, get one more land. I don't have any counter spells of my own. I mean, I have Cryptic, I guess. Problem is that Time Spell only untaps. I actually think I'm gonna go for it here because it's very possibly gonna hit something like Tendrils or Cryptic, and then they can't stop me. So. No, let's not do that. Tapped out of blue. And let's leave a black because I have enough. red, yeah. Okay, I can't. Okay, that did not go very well. Let's cast Jace. Let's brainstorm. Put 2 lands back. And let's not cast Pro because I want them to shuffle away my, quote-unquote, shuffle away my cards with Thief of Sands. I'm also gonna get one of the lands with Goblin Guide. But we need a miracle here. We need an actual miracle. Okay, they are drawing in draw step for some reason. Maybe they want information as to whether they want to end the mana vault, but they're also going to get information from hitting the Thief of Sanity, so I don't really get it. But whatever. Maybe they cyber-lean Goblin Guide. That's a possibility. Glorybringer. Okay, so that's an attack for 10. But yeah, okay, Glorybringer hits Jace, and then it's very possible all my win conditions are gone now, but that's okay. Yeah, I have 5 cards in exile. 1 is Time Spiral. Okay, let's start with Taxian Pro because my life doesn't matter. Okay. Let's cast Preordained. Ooh, Mind's Desire. Well, that's one way to win. Bottom, top. So do I want to... Yeah, I think I have to do this. Tomb. Then having Cron. My opponent couldn't burn me out in upkeep either. Then yeah, cast a Desire. I mean, it's very possible all my win conditions are gone, but this is the best I can do. Okay, that's not horrible. Okay. Still think we're dead, but let's see here. Actually, we may not be dead. So let's cast. Yeah, okay, we're dead. No, yeah, we are dead. Okay, well, cast Kozilek. I was thinking we could Cryptic their team, but we have to cast Cryptic this turn. Okay, drew nothing. Okay. I'm going to. The problem, if I treachery Jace, it's it's gonna come into play under my opponent's control, so I can't flashback anything. And also it's tapped, so it doesn't work. Let's cast Burn Power Stone. Let's cast treachery on. Can I survive somehow? No. Well, maybe I can. So let's treachery. Glorybringer. Alright. So cryptic I have to cast now. I have to hope that the top card is. Yeah. I can't bounce anything of my own for value, no. Because I can't recast treachery. I drew swamp. Okay, so we're there. Alright, it was a nice effort, but so we're 0-2, but I still think my deck is so fun. I'm gonna play the last round just for the humiliation factor. Let's see if we can go 0-3. If I go 0-3, this is an indication that Storm is probably not very good. I mean, Storm is fun, but it's not a good deck to play if you want to win. Alright, we're on the play for the last round, and yeah, Mystical for Ancestral again, looks like. Can we just play against mono green, please? Not with no disruption. Is that too much to ask? Alright. Pre-running here, because if I see Ancestral, I may not even need to. Mystical for Ancestral. Land Jace is a pretty easy decision. And now I may even go Signet next turn. And then go Jace turn 3. It's gonna depend. So then I have the option to Mystical for something else. Just let me play against something that doesn't have that much disruption, please. Alright, good start, good start. Island and yeah, Signet. No reason to Mystical. If they have Rofellos, I really want to go Jace Bounce. Nature's Claim, okay. Yeah, that changes things. Now I want to upkeep Mystical for Ancestral. Not too worried about that. I mean, gain 4 life is nice. So, some good at that. Hopefully it's just a red-green dinosaur monster big creature deck. Because I can beat that. Apparently I can't beat very much, but I can probably beat the big red-green creature deck. If I can't beat that, there's something seriously wrong. I don't know what else red-green could be. Red-green is not a usually seen color combination in Cube. But we have to be a little bit fearful of bolts. Tracker, huh? I guess I go Jace bounce and hope they don't have a bolt. They go tracker, red, Milan, bolt. Things could spiral out of control. Because we haven't drawn very much. But if I just brainstorm with Jace, they just kill it with tracker. And if I plus Jace, they can still kill Jace with bolt. Okay, Garruk is annoying, but okay, I think now I'm gonna brainstorm. I could bounce that, but it's not really accomplishing anything. Okay, here's some action. Okay, so let's put some lands back. Let's put 2 mountains back. Play a land and I could swing on Garruk with Fumarole, and if they trade, then Jace survives another turn. I have to sacrifice a land though. I could also Mind's Desire for a bunch, but if I wait a turn, I could throw a Palinchron in there. Yeah, let's just do that. Well, I have to either lose Garruk or alright, trade Garruk for Jace, I think that's fine. Mox. Bye Jace. I think it did its bounce tracker, brainstorm, gain me 2 life. That's okay. Natural order, uh-oh. Hopefully this isn't Terastodon. I can beat anything except Terastodon. Alright, that's good, but I can beat that, maybe. And it didn't even have a land. Okay, so I have 6 mana, 7 with Lotus Petal. Then I can cast Palinchron, go up to 6. Then Storm is 2. Then I can cast Desperate Ritual and Mind's Desire. Mind's Desire for 4 then. Alternatively, I could shield and play a Worn Power Stone, but so I've got a 4/5 in play and have Desire for 4. I'm drawing a land. So, and that land doesn't do much for me. So if I play Worn Power Stone, I'm still going to have a land next turn. Brain Fist needs to be at 9, 10 to be lethal. So if I can, yeah, I think I'm going to go for. I also get a 4/5 flyer. That's not nothing. Okay. Cost Desperate Ritual. And brain freeze is only for 12 cards. Not good enough. So, Desire. Could it cost select? That would be incredible. Tendrils is not good enough right now. It costs like wow. Saved by the Bell. Ooh. Okay. It's Probe. I don't think Tendrils is lethal. Courser's seen it. Whatever. And I can't cast anything else, so let's just Tendrils for 14. And Cryptic wins me the game next turn. They don't draw anything. Alright, some luck at last. Some luck at last. So they had Tracker, Courser, and Seen It. Unless they've seen it for something. I don't even know. We have this, folks. We have this. We're gonna win a game with Storm. Wow. Yeah, if we can beat mono green, red green ramp. They didn't even have Terrastodon. Because if they had Terrastodon, we would have been smoked. But they're scooping before even being dead. I don't like that. I don't think you should scoop when you're not dead. But maybe they didn't have any outs. Yeah, I'm not gonna side. If I can't beat red-green, then... Oh, they could have some annoying cards like Winter Orb and... Yeah, or whatever. Alright, this hand is not great because I don't have any blue mana. So I have to ship it, I think. This is not good either, but maybe I can expansion a Search for Tomorrow or something. I think Jace has to go. Sucks. Yeah. Mana what? Okay, that's scary. Or maybe keeping Jace would have been good. We might be losing here, boys. We might be losing. Five mana. Okay. If I lose this, I'm probably never gonna play Storm again ever in this queue. Okay, this is Garrett. Alright, 2 to every turn then. Doesn't do anything else than that, unless they wanna. Oh. Okay. Not sure about that play because I'm gonna play Island here in case they have some land destruction or not get host. I'm not sure about tapping mana to show. It's a little interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about that play because you're down 3 mana. In the long run, you're up, but you have to untap this then. Okay, so they're gonna have an insanely large amount of mana next turn, I guess is the idea. Okay, I can see it. And Cesar would be a nice one. I would draw 6 cards. I wouldn't mind if they cost Search for Tomorrow though, and I could copy it. Would be gas. Five now. Ooh. Oh yeah. I'm gonna draw 3 cards. Yeah. I drew garbage. But anyway. That's 3 cards I don't have to draw now. Now I don't even have to keep this stupid card open, so I can just cast a burn power stone. Maybe it gets used with Nature's Claim. Whatever. Signet. I'm just gonna cast Power Stone because I could have played Tomb them both. I was pumped. Could have cost both. I'm a little bit tilted right now. I'm gonna blame it on that. I was pumped. I've already mapped out my turn and then I drew the signet and I didn't. My brain synapses didn't realize I should have done that. Channel. Uh-oh. Well, we might be losing this game. $14 now. Uh-oh, punished for playing the mountain. Alright, we're done here. So they did have Primus, but they didn't get it into play last game. Weird. Oh, we're really gonna go 0-3. That's just so gross. Whatever. Alright, we have Ancestral again. Let's hope not to get Channel turn 2. Although, we only have islands this game. So we're not gonna get annihilated by Summering Titan. Hopefully. Okay. No mocks. Ancestral. I'm gonna cast it now, even though I have to discard because I could draw Preordained. Alright. I have 7. Okay. Right. Alright, no Channel at least. Uh-oh. We need a land. We need a land desperately. That's fine. Oof, there we go. Yeah, I'm not going to be scared here. I really need lands. I could call up in Cryptic, but Yeah, there's some lands. Okay. Just put them back. And yeah, if they channel Sundering Titan, that's annoying, but I think playing scared is not going to win me the game. And they also need 1 mana. They're 1 mana short of having a natural Sundering Titan. If I had more lands, I maybe would have held up some of this Cryptic Command. Okay, that is more than fine. I don't care about that at all. Alright, so now what? So we could go Desperate Ritual into Mana Flare into Time Spiral. Almost feels like a waste because I have so many good cards in my hand, but hang on. So I cast Ancient Tomb and Desperate Ritual. I have 4 untapped lands. I have a mana floating, and then I cast Mana Flare, and I have 8. And but I also have Cryptic Command, so maybe I don't even need to do that. I could Cryptic most things. Also have an active Jace afterwards. So I'm gonna have 7 mana, then Time Spiral untaps it all with an active Jace. If this doesn't work, I could be in big trouble though. I'm gonna wait a turn. Just because I have Cryptic Command. Back. Rain Freeze and Tomb. Play a land. Play Lotus Petal. And pass. If I didn't have Cryptic Command, I would have gone for it. Okay. We're gonna attack Jace down to 1. That's fine. I presume. No, attacking me, okay. Wow, that's aggressive. Yes. And then what? So I could copy Cryptic with Expansion Explosion, but I really don't want to do that unless I have to, because then I lose the Lotus Petal. Hopefully this is just Sundering Titan. Yeah, I don't want that to happen. I have to target spell. Draw a card. Hopefully they don't have channel. Alright, that was a little risky, but I think if they had channel, they would have cast it earlier. Alright, so I want to save the Jace until after I've cast Desperate Ritual. And my life total is pretty safe here. So let's play Tomb. Sack this to red. Tap this. Cast Desperate Ritual. Cast Mana Flare. And I have 11 mana. So I can't Time Spiral N9's Desire. I'm gonna cast Time Spiral. Keep a bunch of red floating because I have tons of blue. And, well, this is a little scary because I don't have black mana. But I think we're going to be fine. We're going to have an enormous Mind's Desire here. Let's brainstorm. And if we draw Lotus Petal, we have black mana as well. So I think we're going to be fine, unless we get very unlucky. Okay, so this is double red. What could this be? Hopefully this is just killing Jace, which I don't care about. 5 mana. Okay. That's interesting. I wonder what this could be. Terastron. I think that's fine because I can just respond to that with tapping a bunch of mana. So I don't think that actually matters that much. It's a cool play. Okay, so they're blowing up 3 islands. And I'm just going to tap them for mana then. I don't think it matters. Okay. But it is cute. Okay, so we drew Palinchron, that's cute. That actually matters now that they blew up the lands. Because they have Palinchron. Funeral and Mountain. That was actually annoying. Actually was a good play from them. But still, Palinchron is almost free. It costs 7 and it adds 6. Actually adds 7. Yes, and cast Desperate Ritual. Now we have double black, so we should be fine. Storms 8. Let's just cost Mind's Desire and get this over with. Now we can Tendrils for lethal. And we can Brain Freeze too. So we have double lethal. Okay, so Storm's 9. Let's just brain freeze and see if we would have won with just brain freeze. Yes, haha. I've never been so happy going 1-2. It's just that I felt so humiliated the first 2 rounds when I got destroyed. I finally got to win one. Yeah! 1-2! Alright, thank you for watching. This was fun even though I got kind of destroyed.